Hi guys, it is my birthday. I am 40 officially, and I thought I would do something fun and get on here and share with you guys my 40 favorite life lessons for turning 40. I'm gonna have to talk really fast because I have less than 10 minutes and 40 is kind of a big number. Okay, let's go. So number one, whole foods are truly the best medicine. Stop eating ultra processed foods and it will change your life. You'll be able to think better, you'll feel better, it'll be great. Number two, look for emotional maturity in everyone that you surround yourself with, from your spouse, obviously, to your friends, to your boss and your peers at your job. It will change your day to day. Number three, act with integrity even when others aren't. My former colleague and close friend Sylvia Hall likes to say the cream always rises, and it truly does. Number four, the goal of any career is to get so good at what you do that you could do it for any company in the world and be successful, regardless of the industry. Number five, your kids are little for about 5 seconds. Spend every single moment that you can with them. My oldest is graduating high school this year, and I can't believe it. It feels like he was a toddler just yesterday. Number six, accountability and grit matter far more than natural talent. Everyone is going to get knocked down at some point throughout their career, and probably multiple times, and only a certain percentage are going to get back up again. So make sure that you're working on taking accountability and figuring out what you can do better and building up that grit within yourself. Number seven, if you do not talk it out, you will act it out. Everyone needs a therapist. Number eight, as women leaders, our daughters are watching us, but so are everyone else's daughters. So when you're bumping your head on the glass ceiling and you're just exhausted, think about that. If you don't have any strength to keep going for yourself, keep going for them. Number nine, be as honest and vulnerable as you want to be. If you're worried that others are going to take advantage of you, you're probably in the wrong environment. Number 10, always leave a bit of time for wild dreaming and creative thinking throughout your work week. If you don't pack every single day with meeting after meeting after meeting and you leave a little bit of time to be creative, you'll be able to solve so many problems and think outside the box. Number 11, take a walk every day. This is related to number 10 because this allows your creative ideas to percolate in your mind. It burns off that anxiety. It changes your whole mindset. Number 12, automate any mediocre task that you can automate in your job. Time is money. Don't waste time doing silly things. Number 13, personal branding is actually a farce. Nothing beats actually just being yourself, being okay with who you are and offering value as much as you can. Number 14, never stop learning about everything that you can, even if it's something silly like the Mongolian Empire. Stretch your brain at every single opportunity. Number 15, instead of thinking about all of the ways that women have been held back in business, think about how you can use your feminine powers or feminine qualities as a superpower. I'm personally a really empathetic person that's typically thought of as a more feminine quality, and I have used it to create customer-centric marketing ecosystems, and they have been wildly successful. So think about ways to use your qualities to your advantage. Number 16, if you are lucky enough to still have grandparents walking around on this earth, spend every second that you can with them as well. You will miss them terribly one day, I promise. Number 17, help others grow and rise at every single opportunity. It will be the most satisfying part of your career, and people will never forget who helped them along the way. Number 18, failing does not make you a failure. And in fact, if you have never failed, if you've never been fired or laid off or had something not work out, you're probably not taking big enough risks in your life. Number 19, take risks. Go for that job you're almost ready for, but not quite. Move across the world. Throw yourself into the unfamiliar. That's how grit happens. Number 20, nothing teaches you more than traveling and connecting with people from other cultures. Number 21, if you can, go live in a hut somewhere in a remote village. Just be alone with your thoughts, disconnect from electronics for as long as you can. You will find yourself. You will learn about yourself really quickly. Number 22, the customer is always right, even when they have something to say that you don't want to hear. You would be amazed at how many companies out there are ignoring their customers when their customers are telling them exactly what they need to do to be successful. Number 23, when conflict arises at work, always ask and listen. Never assume. Never go into a hard conversation assuming. Number 24, Do not discuss employees with other employees. I've watched leaders do this at other companies, and it's just a recipe for disaster. It creates gossiping and fears. Just never do it. It's the worst practice. Number 25, your job as a leader is to leave everyone who has worked for you thinking that is the most satisfying job I've ever had and the best boss I've ever had. If you can do that, people will be happy and productive, and your business will be successful. Number 26, when creating content, always design a little bit of imperfection into it. That is the secret to making your material feel human and making customers and your audience want to connect. Number 27, an ounce of demand generation is worth a pound of lead generation. Number 28, everything in your life affects everything else. So you cannot excel at your career if your mental health, physical health, or relationships are a mess. So take care of yourself. Number 29, the company that is beloved by its customers and its industry is first beloved by its own employees. It is important to get your own internal house in order. It is just as important as what you're presenting to the world externally. Number 30, when someone takes advantage of you in life or treats you poorly, just wish them well. Their behavior is their burden to bear, not yours. You can only control your own actions and your own choices. Number 31, being backed up against a wall can actually inspire some of the most exciting, creative, and compelling solutions. So think of every disaster, personal or professional, as an opportunity for absolute revolution. Number 32, never run from a mountain lion, always grow bigger instead. Take that one as you will. Number 33, metrics should be part of the input that you use to put together your marketing strategy. They should not be the entire input. They should not be the only input. You need to look at the big picture. You need to talk to your customers. You need to do your homework. So do your homework, then do the hard work. Number 34, see the world while your body is still agile enough and young enough to explore it. Do not wait till retirement. You will regret it. Number 35, Audrey was right and Paris is always a good idea. Number 36, put every initiative within the context of the larger framework. Always know what you're doing before and after. Always know how you're going to measure success. Number 37, cheer on your coworkers' life milestones and support them as people. It means so much. Number 38, you can love your job without making it your entire identity. Number 39, every once in a while, sit down and write down a list of all the obstacles you have already overcome. You will be amazed at how far you've come. Number 40, you are truly in control of your own destiny. When going after something, never start with a list of reasons of why it won't work out. Just ignore that. Start with a list of reasons why it will work out. Hold on to that delusional hope that you'll achieve everything that you're after, and you probably will. All right, happy birthday to me. Bye, guys.